Hey everyone, it's the Week 6 recap, and here to kick us off, we're going to start with the Zach's team, formerly known as Tyreek Havoc, and the reigning champions, Don't Panic. They were both 1-5, squaring off. And after Thursday night's debacle of starting Evan Ingram instead of OJ Howard, Zach changes his name to Dirty Laundry because he clearly needs to clean up his act. But he rides Matt Prater and the Broncos defense to a victory. Like all this, hey, we need to change defensive scoring. Well, it's turned out pretty well for you this week, buddy. Matt Prater, 5 field goals because Detroit doesn't know how to score touchdowns. So congrats there. Don't Panic had plenty of opportunity to take this and win this, but left a ton of points on his bench. Was not helped by having Amari Cooper and Josh Gordon both get hurt in the first quarter. That'll definitely ruin your fantasy weekend. So Don't Panic now 1-5. Moving on, we've got the Bash Bros on a 3-game win streak with no help from the San Diego running backs, but he takes it up 129-122, just barely ekes out a 7-point victory from Cuddy Shark. That's brutal because Cuddy Shark had a ton of points on his bench that would have won him the game. Brutal, man. Brutal. Gardner McKay Minshew only getting 6 points in what should have been a huge shootout. It's like the lowest scoring game of the week. So that takes Cuddy Shark to 2-4, takes Bash Brothers up to 500. Then we've got the newbie Thunder Blender making a blockbuster trade deal this week, hoping that Aaron Jones can revitalize and bring some life to his team, taking on undefeated Tons of Anarchy, but sadly cannot get it done. No amount of lineup manipulation would have gotten it done for Thunder Blender, so he drops to 2-4, while Tons of Anarchy maintain their 6-game win streak, move undefeated in the Armchair Quarterbacks division. Next up, we've got Mad Dogs going up against Chet Casher. And Mad Dogs had some points left on his bench. Didn't get the memo that Tyreek Hill was starting. That would have been nice. That would have won you the game. You would have ended up losing by 1 point probably. But we'll see. Chet Casher, 4-game win streak. Now at 5-1, sitting at the top of the Couch Potatoes division. Then we have the Walking Dez taking on Habanos, the veteran Habanos. Habanos, whose entire team, I think, has been replaced at this point. I don't know if there's a single drafted player on his team. Maybe Miles Sanders, I think. Maybe Damian Williams. I think those are the only 2 drafted players still on his team. Walking Dez making it 2 in a row. With the highest point total of the week, 136, man, just riding the Patriots defense to victory. Saw a stat this week that said that if the Patriots defense were a running back, they'd be one of the highest scoring running backs of the league. That's kind of scary. Just goes to show you how important a good defense is. So congrats to the Walking Dez, 3-3. You're sitting at 500. Habanos dropping down to 2-4. Then the worst game of the week, recapping that one, the old man, old commish against the new commish. Horn Dogs taking on myself, MFCEO. And, a giant 1.7 points from Cooper Kupp doesn't help my way to victory at all. No lineup manipulation would have been possible. Horn Dogs won it, fair and square, 132. 45 points from Stephon Diggs. He could have used some of those points in other weeks throughout the season, but just decided to bank 6 weeks worth of points into one. So congrats to you, old man. I wish I could say that I let you win, but we all know that's not the case. So taking a look at the standings, in the Armchair Quarterbacks division, we've got Tons of Anarchy undefeated at 6-0, followed by myself, Cuddy Shark, Habanos, Dirty Laundry, and Mad Dogs. Mad Dogs and Habanos are both on 4-game losing streaks. So that's not fun. Then in the Couch Potatoes division, Horn Dogs and Chet Casher are fighting it out, 5-1 for first place. 2 teams at 300, Walking Dez and Bash Bros. New guys, Thunder Blender, and then the reigning champions, Willie, Don't Panic is sitting at 1-5 after a 4-game losing streak. Brutal, man. Who I feel most bad for is Anthony. Anthony has the lowest points for and the highest points against. Just not even standing a chance this year. That's unreal. It's not even like if you were even competitive, it just still wouldn't matter because, my God, 887 points against. The next closest is 120 points behind you, man, 766. Like, just getting demolished every week. That's insane. All right, guys, get your waiver picks in. Reminder, trade deadline is November 26th. So if you want to get some trades in, go ahead and do that. We are halfway through the season with first round of playoffs starting on week 13. Make sure you check your buys this week. Quite a few teams on buy here in the next coming weeks. Get those picks in. All right, guys, talk to you soon. Bye.